What's up, guys? Now it has been 1 or 2 days after the release of SABLEYE. I think some of you will notice how insanely strong this character is and how frustrating it is to play against. I also played against it all day yesterday, and it was absolutely painful. I did not have fun enjoying it. Just permanently invisible. I think it's a huge problem how much this Pokemon is just there and you just can't punish it, right? It turns invisible so fast. I personally, on the release day, I went on a 75% win rate. Just let that sink in. 75% win rate at 1,900 master points with the new Pokemon that is supposed to be a support in 29 games as well. Not just like 5 games or something I played. I played 29 games. I won 75%. This Pokemon is absolutely ridiculous. So let's just talk a bit about it, explain the gameplay, and explain the issues of why this Pokemon is a bit too strong, right? So first of all, invisibility is never fun to play against, right? Invisibility is just something that game developers love. People who play invisible characters love invisibility, and then whoever has to play against it just never has a fun time, right? Like, it's so annoying. I feel like the problem with Shadow Sneak, just Sableye disappears so fast again, right? Thanks to Shadow Sneak, you pretty much can never punish it. And then Confuse Ray is absolute. I want to talk about it. Confuse Ray stuns for so long. So the problem, the Pokemon can stun someone for like 4 seconds. Like, you walk in like this, then you Confuse Ray, you pop Shadow Sneak, and then you just fear them again. Every time you are invisible and you do boost auto attack on someone like this, they get feared, right? So if you approach someone like this, have a boost auto attack ready, you auto attack them, they get feared, and you do Confuse Ray, you can't miss it, right? Because they're feared. They're stunned pretty much. So you always hit your Confuse Ray afterwards, and you can go into Shadow Sneak and you can fear them a second time, and you can pretty much stun someone for 4 seconds. And I didn't include the Unite move yet. Compared with the Unite move, you can stun someone for like 8 seconds or something, and even send them back to base if you want. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is so annoying to play against. I was actually mad yesterday playing against it. Right here we can invade as well, and the way Shadow Sneak works is that the booster auto attack, you can see how fast I turn invisible. Right here, I'm even burning, and this burn of Charizard doesn't even reveal me, which is absolutely crazy. I feel like those kind of things should for sure reveal it, and it makes no sense that it doesn't. So the boosted auto attack after Shadow Sneak, you see that yellow bar, that Shadow Sneak, does extra damage, and it actually does a crazy amount of damage as well. So, yeah, it's like kind of similar to Dodrio. After using a move, you can see how much damage I just did there. Almost killed the Espeon alone because I boosted auto attack from the Shadow Sneak. So yeah, I don't know. I think this character is going to be a huge issue. The way to counter it is full heal, right? You can potentially run fully on every single character, stay together a lot, right? But even then, there's also fun things. I saw a clip where, so Confuse Ray, right, makes your enemies attack each other. And if you use it after someone used a move, let's say a move is flying, they will also damage the enemy team. So I saw a clip where a Gardevoir used Unite move, then got Confused Ray, and then the Gardevoir Unite started attacking Gardevoir's allies and killing them. Still, sucking them in as well, putting them in, and then killing them. I stole a Regice by Confuse Raying a Shadow Ball Gengar. He threw Shadow Ball. That moment I Confused him. It went on to Registeel, or Regice, whatever it was, and I got it. So it even works on moves. Absolutely ridiculous, right? So I've seen Rayquazas being stolen with that as well. I saw a clip earlier where a Cinderace was Unite moving, gets Confused Ray, and Rayquaza goes to the Sableye team. Right here you can see the CC reduction. CC, right here we fear him once, we Confuse Ray him, we Unite move him, we have a boost auto attack, we attack him again, he's stunned from a Unite move, I go back into Shadow Sneak, stun him again, into Confuse Ray, and Charizard could not play the game for like 5 seconds there. It is ridiculous. It feels so unfair. Of course I used my Unite move there, but yeah, he just literally couldn't move. What was he supposed to do there? Nothing, right? It's so ridiculous how much it stuns. But I think the problem is just that you just can't see it coming, right? Like, it's so difficult to understand when Sableye. It just takes too long for the Pokemon to be reared next to someone too. It just takes way, way too long. Actually, it's here. Here's the clip. Oh, it was in this game. I didn't realize that was the game I was talking about. There you saw it. I Shadow Balled the Gengar on his Shadow Ball, and it stole Regirock for me. So, it's so ridiculous. And yeah, we Confuse Ray again. And it's just so hard to catch. It is so hard to catch. We fear again into Confuse Ray. Dacian almost killing the Gengar there. We go back into our Shadow Sneak, auto attack again, auto attack, and I just, it's incredibly fun to play, right? Like, this Pokemon is so incredibly fun to play, but it is one of the most unfun Pokemon to play against I've ever played against, just because of invisibility. Again, I think invisibility is just not really something you really want in your games, but I know every game always wants that. Here again, the Glaceon couldn't play. This was the combo right there. I am Invis, boosted auto attack him once, Confused Ray, Shadow Sneak, auto attack, and he couldn't play the game at all. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Let me know what you think about this Pokemon in the comments, if you already hate playing against it, if you think it deserves a nerf. Make sure I don't score bot lane first, then we run top. Someone took our buff. I have a feeling this character's not healthy for the game. I don't know what it is though, guys. Gengar was super tanky there. It took probably very long to kill him. Is it broken? Yes. It's very broken.
I wonder if that SABLEYE is the real CrisHeroes, bro. It has to be.
I wonder as well.
Yeah. Good game.
Oh man. man. These sounds in the back. Alright.